I understand it all starts with prayer, that we need to do it together. It all starts with this force that we do it together as a world Kli, and we pray together to the Creator.
Yes.
So I'll say that my wife told me in the morning that if we connect in this holiday, reality will change. So I'm asking, how can we as a world Kli get to this one true prayer from the bottom of our heart that will be mutual between all of us?
We don't need to be connected in corporeality for this, but rather just in one intention to one Creator from our hearts. That's how we need to connect. So why is it impossible? There's no problem in spirituality for all 8 billion people to also be connected together and directed towards one point, towards the force of bestowal. Why not?
How do we get to this one prayer? In the 10, we're always working on this. We're trying to get to this one prayer so that we'll have one mutual heart. How do we get to this?
You hear what we're learning, and besides you, several thousands are hearing it. And let's say that they are capable together, more or less each and every one, of course, from his Kli, to depict these things as a tendency towards connection, tendency for the Creator, tendency for bestowal. You can. What's the problem?
Tell you what, we're always talking about how a person needs to get to this outcry from the bottom of the heart. And now, at least I'm feeling that this comes from an egoistic place. And if I have my outcry in my own way, and Gershon feels it in his own way, how can we do this in the 10? How can we have this outcry as a world Kli that we'll do it together?
No, that can't be. That can't be yet. In higher degrees, even there it's not quite so. There the problems will be even higher. The rejection that we have from one another, we don't feel. We will start spirituality and you will see the extent in which we will feel the repulsion between us, that we truly don't want to hear or to receive or to accept or come closer to one another. And then they will come. No. And other than that, our situation is pretty good. In truth, our state is quite in a good situation. I didn't want to say this, but it's much better than it would appear to me before. According to the way that you are doing workshops and scrutinies and connection, yes.
So what's an attack right now? Can you pinpoint us to this attack?
Surrounding the materials that we're learning and what we're studying, around that we are all together, hearing and wanting to somehow do it with the responses of the hearts of each and every one of us. That's called that we are in attack. As one man in one heart, as much as possible. But this is how we move forward. Another step forward, another step forward. We are all like in a battlefield. You're more and more ahead in attack. You're attacking your will to receive. You want to arrange more the desire to bestow. You want to come to the Creator more. You want to invite Him more towards us. This is how it happens. I'm telling you that, well, there is no problem here. We are advancing.
This isn't called an egoistic prayer when it comes from my own
heart. For
the
time being, of course it is. But so what? That's what we have. I don't cry about that at all. Egoistic. As long as I'm aimed there. I need to be egoistic for the time being. When we reach a common true effort, which is aimed towards this true spiritual goal, according to our degree, yes, we will receive, accept upon ourselves the force of restriction, the force of the screen, and continue. But for the time being, it's this way. And our states are not so bad. Certainly not. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Wonderful.